MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. A good one on tap for you this afternoon between the Philadelphia Phillies and the New York Mets. It's Mets baseball on the show. Next. Jacob deGrom, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy's had a solid year up to this point. It's not an easy thing to do in baseball this year with all the high-scoring games, but this guy has an ERA of sub-3, and that's saying something. If he continues to do that, I think you're going to see a really good performance out of him in this one.
And that'll bring up Gene Segura. He will lead this one off today. Here comes the first pitch. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. These Mets, fellas, as they take the field here today, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, the first game of any series is super important. You have a chance to set the tone. Whether it's 3-game set or a 4-game set, you take the first one, you put that other team on their heels.
A ball and a strike to the Phillies leadoff man. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. The 1-2 is a slider taken for a ball.
Wow, that was a close pitch on 1-2. The count's now on 2-2, but boy, that one very easily could have been called strike 3. Really close pitch.
Oh, and a nice changeup that time gets him to swing right through it as the leadoff man is down on strikes to open up the ball game.
Batting second.
So the bases are empty with one man gone, and that'll bring up the former National League MVP Andrew McCutchen. First pitch of the at-bat. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, McCutchen is slugging north of 480, which puts him among some of the best power hitters in the game in that category. 1-1 to Andrew McCutchen. One and two as he chases the slider. deGrom has both great strikeout stuff and exceptional command on the mound to go with it. A rare combination, but one that makes him one of the best in our sport.
Matty V, you talked about it. He doesn't walk a whole lot of guys. Well, if you don't walk a lot of guys, that means you have to throw the ball in the strike zone. And when you do with great stuff like this guy has, he racks up the strikeouts. There aren't a lot of guys that get strikeouts by throwing the ball in the strike zone. This is one of the few that does it.
Next to dig in will be Bryce Harper, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He'll enter play here with an average just over 250, 13 home runs and 42 runs batted in. The windup and the 0-1. Oh, and a half swing there on a pitch out of the zone. Indeed, it's strike 2. Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2. So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Joe McDonald.
Hey, Joe McDonald, he's a tough guy to figure out sometimes, D-Row. One inning, he'll be given that inside corner. The next inning.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. And now the Mets offense will go to work for the first time. No score. Zach Eflin gets the ball for Philadelphia in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Next for the Mets, Brandon Nimmo, to show you what he did in May versus what he's done so far at the plate in June. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball.
Dan Dero, these Phillies, as they begin play here today, they've been in a serious tailspin of late, winning just once in their previous 10 games.
Yeah, guys, yesterday's loss was a tough one. A one-run loss. Hopefully they were able to just acclimate themselves to the city, get a chance to hit the streets, maybe regroup a little bit, and show up today ready to go.
And he fouls this one off. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. The 2-2. Locks him up for strike 3.
Batting second. The third baseman.
Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn. Head-to-head at the start of play against Zach Eflin. He's got 5 base hits in 25 tries. First pitch on its way. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
Going to be a long day if he executes like this, punching tickets right out of the gate.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Yeah, this is straight survival mode. Down 0-2. The numbers are definitely not with the batter here.
Line towards center field. Bruce is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Batting third. The first baseman. Pete Alonso.
Ready now, Pete Alonso, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. And this one's too far inside. Ball 2. 2 out, nobody on. Three and 0 now.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Back goes Bruce to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Mets go down 1-2-3, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. All set for the start of the inning, and stepping in the long ball threat, Rhys Hoskins. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Ball, that's it.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
The 1-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
That one's in there on the black. 2-1. And the pitch.
Inside, ball 1.
Now this is a leadoff at bat. Great patience, and he's just waiting for that pitch. That's too good to pass up.
The 3-1. And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
And don't forget, he lost his last time out, so he wants to get off on the right foot here. The last thing he wanted was to walk the leadoff man.
So next to the plate for the Phils, JT Realmuto. First offering on its way. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike.
Hey, this guy's got an 89-mile-an-hour changeup. There was a time when 89 was a pretty good fastball.
And a check swing here, but he pretty clearly broke the plane, and it's 0-2 now. From the belt, the pitch. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Wow, his stuff looks electric coming out of the gates in this one, guys. That's 5 batters faced, 4 strikeouts. That's going to be a tough pace to keep up, but it looks like he has what it takes to work deep into this game.
So now to the plate, Didi Gregorius. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low, it's ball 1. That's inside. 2-0.
He's going to have a talk with the umpire after this half inning, because if he's not going to get those calls, he's got to come a little bit more over the heart of the plate, and that usually means damage done.
Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1. And that's in there above the belt, so it's even now. 2-2.
Ooh, that's a good pitch to take a hack at right there. Change up in the zone. He'd like to have that one back.
Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Here's the 2-2. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
That strikeout was a real good example of a pitcher continuing to make a guy chase out of the zone. When you recognize a hitter is in protect mode, you don't have to come inside the strike zone. You can just expand further and further until he literally can't touch it.
Here's Jay Bruce now. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. He'll enter play with that batting average still shy of the 220 mark. 9 homers, 27 driven in. Now the 0-1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. Hoskins, the runner at first with 2 gone. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. 1 left for Philadelphia. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. No score. Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano.
For the Mets, the second baseman, Robinson Cano.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
0-1's the count.
Cano waiting on the 0-1. Pulled high in the air out to right field. On the move is Harper. He's there and records the first out.
Batting 5th, the right fielder, Michael Conforto.
Coming to the plate now, Michael Conforto. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. And this will be fouled away. Bottom of the 2nd here with no score. Fastball called for strike 2. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Hey, I admit I'm a little biased. There's nothing better than that pop of a glove on a good fastball. Looking forward to hearing a lot more of that pop the rest of this one.
Swing and a miss as he ran that 2-seamer right by him for the 2nd out.
Batting 5th,
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, the big RBI-minded bat of Yoenis Cespedes. First offering on its way. Didn't stay on top of the slider that time as it misses high. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But, hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
Outside, 3-0 now.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
3-1 to the Mets left fielder.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholed in a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
He takes the changeup the other way out toward right center. Bruce on the run. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Down in order go the Mets. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Top of the 3rd set to get underway, and next will be the speed threat, Scott Kingery.
Third baseman, number 4, Scott Kingery.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. Kingery is a guy that can really pick him up and put him down, if you will. He's a plus runner and really uses speed to his advantage in multiple ways on the field.
Yeah, and it works for him. It works for him in a lot of ways, like you said, Matty. Hits the ball on the ground. He has the potential to beat it out. I can't tell you what this does for an infield or an outfield defense to be put on their toes and have to make plays against this guy.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
You can bet they'd love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
Well, in a scoreless game, you want to do anything you can to jumpstart your offense. With the speed of this guy on first, don't be surprised if he gets the green light here.
The pitcher, Zach Eflin, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. He's set. Here it comes. And they'll indeed have the pitcher squaring around as he puts this one down. One there. Onto the pitcher covering in time. It's a double play.
Oh, that's the last thing you want to happen when you're trying to bunt a guy into scoring position. He got it down, but you have to deaden the ball too. Otherwise, these infielders just eat it up and turn it into a double play.
Gene Segura standing in. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Both teams so far yet to crack the hit column. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
One thing's clear. He's not afraid to pitch inside, right? One pitch ducks him away, then he comes right back with another one. So clearly this pitcher, he's not afraid to work that inner half of the plate.
And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But this will get foul. 2-1. Line to the right side. And the Phillies are into the hit column.
Boy, Dero, the game of baseball has changed. There's so much velocity in the game. That was a 96-mile-an-hour fastball that he smoked the other way.
Yeah, you have to keep your front shoulder tucked right there. You have to honor. When a guy's throwing that hard, 96 miles an hour, you have to honor that fastball and try and work it the other way to keep you on the off speed.
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball one. McCutchen, a native Floridian. This is his 12th season in the big league, so he's put together a really nice career to this point.
Yeah, Matty, this guy has had an amazing career. And you know what? It's a testament to how hard he's worked, the changes he's had to make. This is a game of adjustments, and you don't hang around this long if you're not prepared to make some adjustments along the way.
Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball two. To 2-2 now. Third inning, no score to this point. Fouled off. The 2-2 one more time. Swing and a liner. That's his first base hit, make him 1 for 2 now. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
Bryce Harper will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And this one's in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Fouled away. A pause and the 0-2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Phillies leave a couple. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Slider gets the outside. That's a strike. Grounder down the line at third. But this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. And he misses there. 1-2.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball. Just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
2-2 to the Mets catcher.
Regardless of the result right here, to be down 0-2 and work it back to an even count, got to feel like it's a win for the offense.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. So the base is empty here with 1 away. And up next will be the shortstop, Ahmed Rosario. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Rosario stands 6'2" as you see him in the right-handed box. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And that one misses upstairs. 2-0.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone. This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Line towards center field. That's a hit, the first of the game for the Mets.
I appreciate the moxie right there, but 3 fastballs at this level usually turns into a nod.
Now a throw over and a dive, but he's back. Another look to first and a dive, but he's back in. So now to the plate, Jacob deGrom, as he'll take one on the inside corner at the knees. It's strike one. And that misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1.
Hey, that backdoor breaking ball just missed. He had a chance to run it to 0-2.
Now the 1-1 pitch.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Now the payoff pitch home, and he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
The center fielder, number 9, Brandon.
Next up from New York, Brandon Nimmo. He was called out on strikes to open the home first. Has a look, now the pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Bruce has a read on it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
The batsman, number 6.
Stepping up now, Jeff McNeil. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, pretty unlucky right there, Matty. Squared up a fastball nicely, and that's all you can do. You just want to be on time for the heater, and he's prepared for this next AB.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Comes set, the 0-1. Hard stuff on the corner, and he's got him 0-2 now.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
0-2, here it is. Stays alive, still 0-2. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is over. 2 left for the Mets. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. All set for the start of the 4th, and that'll bring up Rhys Hoskins.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
And a curveball drops in there for strike 1.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
Hoskins behind to count 0-2.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk, coming right after him here.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Now the pitch. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone. So with one away, let's punch up the graphic and show you the pitch speed comparison for the two starters here in the fourth inning. And whoa, you see the big number. How about 99 for a top speed? Not too many guys around the league can match that. So one away here with the bases empty, and in steps the catcher JT Realmuto. First pitch of the at-bat.
Ball one, no strike.
Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. And a fastball in there for a strike, 1-1. Here's the pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Nimmo is there, 2 gone.
Now batting, the shortstop, Didi Gregorio.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up Didi Gregorius. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Ball one.
The 1-0. Gregorius, also known as Sir Didi around the game and in the Netherlands. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
Breaking ball called just a bit low.
Pretty good breaking ball to lay off of right there. If I'm pitching, I might think this guy might be sitting on something off speed.
Ball 3. 3-2 now. Jay Bruce would be next. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Count still full, 3-2.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And this one misses inside. A ball, he walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Well, they've been unable to get to this guy, so they'll take base runners any way they can get him. At the very least, you make him work from the stretch and add to his pitch total.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone, and stepping in the dangerous left-handed hitter Jay Bruce. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And they'll start things out with a changeup here, but this is a bit too tight. It's ball 1. Two 2-0 the count to Jay Bruce.
2-0.
Hey, not a good spot to be, down 2-0. This guy has some serious pop at the plate. I'm expecting a big hack here.
From the stretch. 2 balls and a strike.
Woo, not a spot you expect a curveball. He's lucky he missed because that's the kind of pitch that gets hit out of the ballpark.
The 2-1 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
Don't quite know where that one missed, but it's not for me to decide. 3-2.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. Into the upper deck, but foul. 2 out with the man at first. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. Working for the punch out and the offering. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Phillies strand 1. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and up steps the power bat of Pete Alonso.
Pete Alonso.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Into center field. Line drive base hit. Around first, digging for 2. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
So Robinson Cano will grab a bat next. Flied out in his first at bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Here's the 0-1 pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And they take the lead. It's gone. A 2-run shot here for Robinson Cano. Home run number 5 on the year as the Mets are out in front now 2-0.
Boy, when this guy gets in a groove, he can hit him, and when he hits him in bunches. Hit a home run in last night's game, and if they continue to pitch him on the outer part of the plate, look out, this guy's going to do some major damage.
Into the box, Michael Conforto. As he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The 1-0.
No friend.
Well, I'll tell you, if he wants to turn things around, that pitch is one he's going to have to start locating a lot better.
Now the 2-0. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Waiting his turn on deck, Yoenis Cespedes. The 3-1. Right side. And that's through for a hit. And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ball 2 now. A runner at first with no outs here. Nope. 3-0.
3-0.
Has a look. Now the pitch. That one's in there. 3-1.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
The 3-1 pitch. And he will take ball 4. First and second now with nobody out.
And don't forget, he gave up a long ball earlier in this inning, so you can understand why he wasn't too aggressive with him there. When he got him to 3-1, he wasn't too anxious to challenge him.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Wilson Ramos 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB. This is where, as a hitter, you need to slow your thinking. You know he's trying to get you a double play ball right here. You have to control the strike zone.
0-1, here it comes. That misses. 1 ball and 1 strike here to the Mets backstop. First and second here with nobody out. Down the left field line and deep, and that will end up a foul ball. The 1-2 is a breaking ball that misses off the plate.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
Popped up. Real Muto over to his left, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, shortstop, Javier Rosario.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
62 pitches through 3 1/3 innings pitched. I don't think he's going to be around deep in this game.
And there's a line drive base hit to left field. And a good throw is going to hold that runner at third, so they're loaded now with only 1 away.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
1 ball, no strikes to count. He drew a base on balls his first time up. The 1-0 home is a fastball that misses.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
From the stretch. Swing and a miss on the heater, and it's 2-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Now a check swing, but he does manage to hold up in time. Ball 3.
You put yourself in this situation, you got to get yourself out of it. You got the pitcher at the plate, 2-0 count. You got to take your chances and throw something middle of the plate.
Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Into the corner and slicing foul. The 3-2 pitch. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. To second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. But the Mets do strike for 2, both coming on this 2-run home run. We're through 4. It's now 2-0 New York. Welcome back to Flushing, Queens. Before we get back to baseball, let's check in with Heidi.
Matt, I talked with Philadelphia's manager during the break about the Phillies' offensive production to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
Thank you, Heidi. At the plate, Scott Kingery. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
The windup and the 0-1. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. Looking for his 10th strikeout. Here's the pitch. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Yeah, that's the spot right there for an 0-2 pitch. Make him see if he'll chase that slider in the dirt, especially with the bases empty.
Fastball well outside. And it's fouled away. So a full count now.
Hey, throwing the ball great up into this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Eflin.
Digging in now for Philadelphia, Zach Eflin, and we'll likely see him square around to bunt. First delivery to him on the way. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice.
The batter, number 2, second baseman, Segura.
So a runner aboard at second here with 1 away, and that'll bring in the middle infielder Gene Segura. From the stretch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Conforto is there, 2 down.
The left fielder, number 22, Andrew McCutcheon.
So a runner in scoring position with 2 men gone, and that'll bring up the former National League MVP, Andrew McCutcheon. Has a look, now the pitch.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. High that time with the slider, taken for a ball. Changeup, good pitch there, 1-2. From the belt, the pitch, and he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. 1 left for Philadelphia. They trail it here 2-0. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Brandon Nimmo, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far.
Brandon Nimmo.
First pitch on its way. is put in play to the right side of the infield. Scooped up, and that's out number 1.
Now batting.
I'm no hitting coach, but I know they always preach, if you're going to swing, swing. Second guessed himself on that one.
So the bases are empty with one man gone, and that'll bring in Jeff McNeil. Here comes the first pitch. And that misses for ball 1. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Popped him up. Segura is there. 2 down.
Now batting. The first baseman, Pete Alonso.
So here's Pete Alonso, 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. First offering on its way.
0-1.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A ball and a strike to the Mets first baseman. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And he fouls this one off. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting 1 in the seats.
2 out, nobody on. Weekly hit to third. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So nothing happening this time around. 5 innings complete. The Mets lead it 2-0. And Bryce Harper will dig in at the plate. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Here comes the first pitch.
Ball, that's out.
And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2.
Couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Now the 2-0 home. To short, hit hard. Rosario's got it. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting, the first baseman, Rhys Hoskins.
1 out for the Phillies in their half of the 6th, and that'll bring in a perennial MVP candidate for years to come, Rhys Hoskins. First pitch coming, here it is. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And here's a foul ball just off to the right as they get ahead of him here, 0-2. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
To the plate now, JT Realmuto. Ripped down the first base line. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. The throw into second. But he'll be in there with a double. As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at you.
Definitely, Matt. He's been throwing it by guys the entire game, but that leads to some high pitch counts, and that's the case here. After that hit, you have to wonder if he's starting to get a little bit fatigued.
Yeah, and in today's game, everyone seems to want to err on the side of caution in terms of pitch counts. Here's Didi Gregorius. Yes, he'll take a look at ball one. Fouled off. And he lays off upstairs, but it's ruled a strike, and he can't believe it. 1-2. Now a swing and a deep drive to right. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. 8th home run on the season for him as the Phillies have come back to tie this one at 2.
This is a perfect example of the total concentration it takes to be a pitcher at this level. He was on cruise control, hitting his spots, preserving a 2-run lead, and then boom, he misses his location, and the game is tied. Back to square one.
Stepping in now, Jay Bruce, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. No hits to this point. Here's the 0-1.
That fastball really got away from him there. That's kind of a red flag for me that he's starting to tire or wear down a little bit. The first thing that goes is location and then your mechanics. We'll see if this continues.
Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit.
Well, giving up hits is one thing, but judging by that last pitch, he doesn't have any consistency with his release point right now. He doesn't know where it's going, and he knows it.
The 2-1 home is laid off of for ball number 3.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
Fastball too high, ball 4.
The third baseman, number 4, Scott Kingery.
Ready once again, Scott Kingery. It was a walk in his last trip. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
It's really hard to work deep into games when you're having an outing like this guy is. You're going to strike out a lot of guys. Well, guess what? Your pitch count's going to go up too.
Comes set with the 0-1.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Going to have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Grounded weakly toward third. He's got to hurry, and he is in there.
You know, D-Rose, sometimes one of your best friends are your own teammates right there. Good hustle from first base to beat that throw to second, and guess what? He bought his battery made a knock.
Yeah, he definitely bought him a knock. You know what else he's going to buy him? He's going to buy him dinner on the road at some point, because that's some significant hustle right there. It was a nice play. The internal clock of the defender thought he still had a chance at second. Wasn't meant to be.
There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. And that's up in the zone a bit, but a called strike, 0-2. Tried to work it back to that low inside corner, but it misses. 1-2. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Conforto will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. But the Titans strike for a pair, both coming on this 2-run home run. On to the bottom of the 6th, and we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. Welcome back to Flushing, Queens. Before we get back to baseball, let's check in with Heidi.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mets manager to discuss his thoughts on his club's offense so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said that although they haven't broken through in a big way in the runs column, they have made the opposing pitching work really hard for just about every out. Their starter's pitch count was pretty high, which resulted in him being removed from the game prior to the 6th inning. Now it's a matter of making their bullpen work just as hard, guys.
Thank you, Heidi. Nick Pivetta enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and that'll bring up Robinson Cano.
The second baseman, Robinson Cano.
Cano waits on the first pitch. Fastball just inside. Now a left-hander up and throwing in that Philly bullpen. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And a knuckle curve missed that time. 2-1.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
Hot shot to third and handled for the first out.
The right fielder, number 30, Michael Conforto.
Ready for another shot now. Michael Conforto. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour. A ball and a strike. The 1-1 home. Pivetta, a right-hander going 6'5". He was a 4th-round selection back in the draft of 2013.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Fouled away. One out, nobody on. Hit back up the middle. Segura to his left. He's there. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Number 52, Joe Hennick. That's it.
Here's Yoenis Cespedes. It was a walk in his last trip. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Count 1-0.
The 1-0. Misses up and in. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. And he misses again. Ball 3. Wilson Ramos would be next. Hit high and deep to right center. On the move is Bruce. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Mets go down 1, 2, 3. 6 innings complete, all square at 2-2. Robert Gesellman is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 65, Robert Gesellman.
Seventh inning ready to roll, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Gene Segura. Here comes the first pitch. And that's taken for strike 1. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes.
1-1.
Grounded to short. Rosario's got it cleanly. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The lefty, number 22, Andrew McCutcheon.
Here's Andrew McCutcheon now. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Inside, ball 1.
And it looks now like a right-hander's begun to get loose in the Mets bullpen. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2. Bases are empty. 1 man out. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
Really good pitch right there. So you're moving the ball all around the strike zone, and then what do? You come in. That's a hard pitch for any hitter to do anything with. Just really makes it difficult to get that bat head out.
Here's Bryce Harper now. As he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Now the 1-0.
Ball, that's out.
Pitching isn't always about getting everyone out. Sometimes it's about being smart and knowing when to pick your battles. He's been really careful with this hitter so far, and rightfully so.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch.
Hey.
That's evidence of a pitcher and catcher being totally in sync out there. That tells me they both know that's a good pitch for him right now.
2 out, nobody on. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. The 2-2.
Full count, 3-2.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Left center, base hit.
The first baseman, number 17, Rhys Hoskins.
Next to bat will be Rhys Hoskins, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Line hard to the left side, but this is a foul ball. Now a move over to first. A dive, but he's back. Tough to do much with that one. A swing and a miss.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Now a big swing, and this ball is crushed out to deep center field. Gone! A 2-run shot that gives them the lead. Two-run shot to straightaway center. Number 10 for him on the year. And it's given the Phillies a 4-2 lead.
I can tell you one thing. You might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues, but when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got, a really bad result.
Standing in now, JT Realmuto. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. The 1-0. Misses off the plate.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Line softly to the right side. Foul. Two balls and a strike. Here it comes.
Nope, that's down.
Hey, the bullpen needs to step up in this situation. I gotta believe the manager was hoping for way more than this.
The 3-1 pitch.
3-2.
2 out, nobody on. And strike 3 called as he says, "You got to be kidding me," with the side retired.
Ladies and gentlemen,
But the fighting strike for a pair, both coming on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 7th inning coming up. Get up and stretch, and Philadelphia's taken a 4-2 lead. Last half of the 7th here, and next to hit is the catcher, Wilson Ramos.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
And a slider tails outside for ball 1. And it's fouled away. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Now here it comes.
Whoa, damn.
Hey, leading off an inning in this situation, 3 balls on you. You have to know that a solo shot's not tying this game up. You have to find a way to get on base any way possible.
Weak grounder down the first baseline. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. Swinging a little blooper to center. Bruce coming on. He's not going to get to it, so the leadoff guy's aboard with a base hit.
Man, he's seeing it like a beach ball right now. Even his soft contact is finding holes, Dan.
He's making it nearly impossible for a pitcher right now. Up, down, in and out, hard, soft. Anything you throw forward to home plate, this guy seems to somehow be able to find a hole.
At the plate now, Ahmed Rosario. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
7th inning here at the ballpark. 4-2 our score. Down and away. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Low with the fastball that time. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here now the 2-2. Grounded softly down the line toward first. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Good gentlemen.
J.D. Davis will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 28, J.D. Davis.
Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So no runs on 1 base hit, no errors, and no one left on. 8th inning coming up. The Phillies lead it 4-2. Brad Brock will come on in relief now as he'll make his 35th appearance of the season.
Number 29, Brad.
Ready to begin the 8th. And here's the left-handed hitting shortstop Didi Gregorius now.
And in that last at bat, it makes you think this guy might have went up there looking for the breaking ball, because he certainly got a breaking ball, and he didn't miss it. Hit it right on the screws.
First pitch on its way. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball. 1-0. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. The 1-1.
2 balls, 1 strike, the count. Aye. Count is full.
Due next is the dangerous Jay Bruce. smoked on the ground up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit. So the Phillies get a man on to start out the inning.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
In now, Jay Bruce. In the dirt, and now let's see. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And that's going to move that runner into scoring position now.
Well, that's not a real good look when you flail at what ends up being a wild pitch. Doesn't say much about your pitch recognition, but regardless, the runner is able to advance, so we'll see if he can drive him in now.
Getting late, 4-2 our score as we play the 8th inning. Fastball well outside. Looks like a left-hander has begun to get loose out in that Mets bullpen. And he fouls this one off. Swing and a miss got him reaching. Ramos gathers it and he makes the throw to first. Bruce is retired and there's one away.
Good pitch there, and that was a nice job by his battery mate to complete the play first after the ball hit the dirt.
Runner at second, one away, and that'll bring up the former first rounder Scott Kingery. From the stretch.
Oh, that's inside.
Obviously, the game plan wasn't to let this guy beat you right here. He's already walked twice, and that pitch out of the zone tells me they want nothing to do with him.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. The 2-0 on the way. 3-0 now. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Now that's a really curious pitch selection. 3-0 and turned to the slider. You have to wonder if maybe he's lost the feel for his fastball.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. And he takes ball 4 again. And they clearly just don't want any part of him in this one.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count, and the ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
Neil Walker will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Walker.
Nope.
And a ball, 1-0. Fouled off. Runners are at first and second with one away. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Here now the 2-2. This is line to left. Cespedes is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. And in a 4-2 game, time to check the numbers here. It's our starter comparison as we see how these 2 performances stack up against one another. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Gene Segura. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Swing and a line drive. Foul. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. And this is going to get down for extra bases as that'll get 1, if not both of them, home. As he arrives at second without a play, as a run will score on the play as well.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
So the next hitter to dig in will be Andrew McCutchen. Fouled away. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. The 0-1 offering. This is in the air to left. Cespedes on the move. And he makes the catch as just the 1 run comes across in the inning. 1 for the Phillies here on the RBI double. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's now 5-2 Philadelphia. Adam Morgan is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 46, Adam Morgan.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And next it'll be the outfielder, Brandon Nimmo.
Brandon Nimmo.
First pitch on its way. I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2. Morgan is adjusting to the new normal as MLB now mandates that relievers reach the end of an inning or face 3 or more batters before being replaced. And for a one-time lefty specialist like this, that's a big change. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Nimmo with an even count of 2-2 now.
That's back-to-back sliders on the outside part of the plate. Now would be a good time to come in with that good hard stuff inside.
Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
From 0-2 to 3-2, What a great at-bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Now the payoff pitch home. Swing and a liner. And that'll get by into left field, so he's on to lead off the inning.
Hey, excellent job right there, leading off the inning with a base hit. We got to keep this line moving. We cannot stop. Nobody can make an out. We have to find a way to put 2 men, maybe 3 men, put some pressure on this defense.
So here's Jeff McNeil. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. He's set, and the pitch.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning, maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
We're in the 8th inning now of a 5-2 ball game. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Surprised the pitcher would even go to the top of the zone looking for a double play in this situation.
The 0-2 home. Hit softly down the line at first. To second for 1. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
That's one of the hardest double plays to turn right there because of the difficult throw the first baseman has to make. No problem this time, though, and they get the 2 outs they were looking for.
So 2 are gone in the Mets half of the 8th, and up steps the power bat of Pete Alonso. First pitch coming. Here it is. The shift will be of little importance here as this is lifted in the air out to left field. And McCutchen will put this one away, and the inning is over. Mets go down quickly, and the deficit remains 5-2. Jerry's Familia enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th.
Jerry Familia.
Into the box, Bryce Harper. He singled his last time up.
The right fielder, number 3, Bryce Harper.
First offering on its way.
This guy loves to drop the head on those pitches down and in. I'm shocked he went in there, but he's able to jump ahead and get away with it.
And this ball hits the first base bag. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. He'll get it into second, and he's going to make it there. Barely, as he's into second base with a double.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. A couple of RBIs for him already, and a chance for more here. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Slider, and that's in there for strike 2.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
0-2, here it comes. And the pitch is off the catcher's glove as it rolls away. And he'll make it to third here on what will likely be ruled a passed ball. Runner at third here, nobody out. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. But this will land untouched.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
The 1-2.
2-2 now.
Hit hard, but this is a foul ball. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Outside and a full count, 3-2.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome, you go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
And he's able to lay off there for ball 4. And that'll put runners at the corners now with still nobody out.
Now batting, the catcher, JT Realmuto.
Digging in, JT Realmuto. He's ready. Here's the first offering. This one's down to third. He's got it. To second, there's Cano. On to first, a double play.
Up next to Philadelphia, the shortstop,
Didi Gregorius will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. Here's the first pitch to him. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. High and deep to right center. Looking up is the right fielder. At the track, the wall. Gone into the upper tank. So it's a 2-run shot to right center, his second home run of the game, and the lead is now 7-2.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
the center fielder, number 9. Jay Bruce.
Into the box now, Jay Bruce, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
And there's strike 3, so we'll see now if they can manage to hold on to this huge lead as the side is retired. But the fighting strike for a pair, both coming on this 2-run home run. Last chance coming up here for the Metropolitans. It's the Phillies 7 and the Mets 2. All set for the bottom of the ninth, and set to stand in the fine second baseman Robinson Cano. Here's the first pitch to him. High in the air into shallow left center. McCutchen is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the ninth this crowd was hoping for. One away.
Michael Conforto.
Into the box now, Michael Conforto. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's set. Here it comes. Some activity out in the bullpen now as a couple of left-handers begin to stir. One out, nobody on. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. And that's taken up and in for ball 2. The 2-1 home.
You got a full count.
Yoenis Cespedes waits on deck. Count remains full. And it's fouled away. The payoff pitch one more time. This is skied into short left center. McCutchen is under it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
The left fielder, number 52. Yoenis Cespedes.
Yoenis Cespedes striding in next, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th.
You know, Matt, and every team has that one guy, and Yoenis Cespedes is that guy for the Mets. Completely changes that complexion of that Mets betting order.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0 delivery. And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now. Pitch on the way. Liner toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So that'll extend the inning and bring Wilson Ramos to the plate with 2 away.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
And that'll bring up Wilson Ramos. And he takes ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. One 1-0 pitch on the way.
That's
2-0.
2-0.
From the stretch. Hit out towards second. And that's in for a base hit. He's 2 for 4 now.
Well, D-Roll, there's another base hit, making it first and second. They're piling up the hits on the day, but so far not many runs to show for it.
Yeah, definitely a few knocks in the cupboard makes you feel good, and the batting average goes up, but that doesn't help you win ball games. Somebody's got to come up with a nice AB with runners in scoring position.
Digging in now, Ahmed Rosario. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. 2 down, runners at first and second. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Ball in.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
The 2-1 home. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw on to first. He'll take care of him, and the Phillies will put an end to their 3-game skid as this ball game is over.
Well, in hindsight, it was the right choice to let the setup guy stay in the game and finish this thing. I wasn't so sure before, but the results sure speak for themselves.
7-2 the final score this afternoon. The Philadelphia Phillies jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Nick Pivetta earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. Adam Morgan works 2 full innings in relief to record the save, his 2nd. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Philadelphia Phillies. 7 runs, 11 hits. No errors. They left 9 runners on base. For the Mets, 2 runs, 9 hits. No errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 14 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.